Yes, we are live. Hello, dear. Hello. Stop. If you've ever said, why do I keep repeating myself? Why is this child not listening? Why does the same behavior keep happening? Then this conversation is for you. Okay? Because the truth is, most parents are not failing. They are not reacting. They are not just reacting to behavior, reacting to stress, reacting to pressure. But here's what we do and what we don't realize. When we only react, we don't teach. When we only react, we don't teach. Then what do? And when we don't teach, children don't learn the skills they actually need to change. So today I'm going to show you how to move from reactive parenting to intentional parenting that builds real life skills. Yes, that is what we are here for. Hello, you're welcome, amazing parents. Welcome to today's live stream. Welcome to our Wednesday conversation. I'm happy to be here and be doing this. I'm happy to see you all. My name is Ruth Ikhabomeh. I am the founder of the Equitable Parent Hub, and I am so happy you are here with me. Okay, so many of us, we complain about attitude. Good afternoon, Ma. Thank you for being here. Complain about behavior. We keep complaining and complaining about, but then what is causing that behavior? So today we are going to be having a shift. We're going to be having a remarkable shift, okay, in what causes that in our children. So you're welcome here. Well done, Has. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Rhoda. Abatoye. Thank you, Rhoda. Thank you for being here. So today we are going to have a very honest conversation. I'm really glad every one of you is here. Okay. So one that may challenge you, but will always transform how you parent, how you see your role as a parent. Okay. Because many parents are not struggling because they don't care. Many parents don't struggle because they don't care, but they are struggling because they are reacting instead of teaching. Many of us react when there's any mistake, when there's any misbehavior, we react instead of teach, and that causes the behavior to happen over and over again. So today we're going to be having a shift of what to do instead of just reacting. Okay, instead of just reacting. So and I want to start with this truth. If reacting worked, your child would have changed already. If reacting worked, your child that you are screaming at, that you are always reacting on, would have changed. But no, reaction does not change. So that is why we need to come up higher and do better. Okay. So but the behavior keeps repeating. It keeps repeating, not because your child is stubborn, but because your child is not yet equipped. They are not equipped to do better. You have not equipped them by teaching them. You only scream, you only shout, you only react, you only knock, you only slap, you only yell. But today we are going to see how you can shift from just reacting to start teaching, to start stewarding, to start the real discipline, not that discipline that you slap by knocking, by sending them, giving them punishment to go and kneel down. That is not where the discipline lies. Discipline lies in what you do when there's a misbehavior. So stay with me, okay? Stay with me, because your child. So most of us were not raised with life skills at all. Most of us were never raised with life skills. So that is why when people say that our parents we turned out okay, our parents did well, and we are just building on what they did. I often wonder, because most of us, our parents reacted instead of teaching. We were not taught. They were just reacting. Oh, you did that. Oh, you get punishment. But let's find out today how we can do better instead of just reacting on our children's misbehavior. We were corrected. We were shouted at. We were told, stop, don't, behave. Those are the things, instructions we got. Don't, stop, behave. Don't. Those are the things they were giving us. They were not teaching us, okay, do this. This is how you should do it better. Do this better. Do this in this. so that you can do better next time. There were no teachings like that. Instead, they were, don't do that again. Oh, you did that. You serve punishment. You get flogged. Those were the kind of teachings, or those are the kind of reactions we got while we were parented. But now we want to be able to do better, because our children, it's like our children are not understanding us. Okay, that's why we keep reacting the way we are doing. It's like our children don't get, when we give them instruction, we feel, oh, we have given them, this is not the first time I'm saying this now. Why is he or why is she still doing this? Because you've not taught them, you have not empowered them to do better for themselves. You have not given them the tools. You have not taught them. Okay, they are here to learn. So you are here to also teach. That is your duty, to also teach them. Okay, because now, okay, so now as parents, we default, our default is to, now as parents, we default to what we know. We default to what we know. We go back to what we know. What we experienced was punishment and correcting. Nobody really sat us down and said, okay, this is how to do it better. This is how we should do it. Every misbehavior, every mistake got reactions. Okay, got reactions. So now we shout, we threaten, we repeat ourselves. We react, but reaction does not build capacity. It only creates temporary compliance, and that is what most parents are doing. Obey me, the obey me kind of parenting. The obey me kind of parenting, that is what it yields to. I hope that you can see and that you can hear me. Okay. So that is what it resulted to. We do the default of what we experience as children. So today I want to give you one powerful shift. I want to give you just one powerful shift. Instead of asking, okay, instead of asking, how do I stop this behavior? Instead of asking when your child misbehaves, when you feel your child have misbehaved, when you feel they have made mistakes, instead of start asking, what skill is my child lacking here? What skill does my child need here? That is what you should be asking yourself. Okay? That is what you should be asking yourself. What skill does my child need here? Not, oh, how do I stop this behavior now? Thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. So instead of saying, oh, how can I just stop this behavior now? In fact, I've heard many parents, God have mercy, many parents out of frustration, they will tell their child, they will tell them so many, I don't want to mention this kind of words, please. So how can we prevent saying that, how do I stop this behavior now? How do I stop this behavior now? Because parenting is not just about stopping behavior. It's about building skills for life. Okay, that question will change everything. Instead of saying, oh, how can I stop? You start asking, what skill is my child lacking here? What skill is my child lacking here? Instead of saying, how can I stop this behavior now? So all the misbehavior, these mistakes are about skills that they have or they do not have. Okay, so the ones they have or they do not have. So let's look at 5 life skills every child needs. 5 life skills. There are a lot of life skills that we need to be teaching our children. We need to be building. We need to be equipping our children with. But then we are busy reacting, busy kneeling down, busy flogging, busy shouting. So let's see just a few of them. I have just a few of them here. 5 life skills every child needs. The first one is emotional regulation. Emotional regulation. Instead of saying, stop crying, you can say, I can see you are upset. Let's calm down together. Okay? Instead of screaming at your child who is already crying, or your child who is having a meltdown, you can do better and say, let's calm down together. Let's calm down together. Instead of saying, stop crying. Why are you crying? Are you the only child that have experienced that? Is it only you? You just start saying all those kind of stuff. Now, a better way is to tell the child, I can see you upset. Let's calm down together. You join the child in the process. Okay? That way you're empowering them. That's way you're teaching them how to regulate their emotion. Okay, that is a skill building, that you're building their skill. You're not just ignoring the behavior. You are teaching emotional control. So we cannot do this if we are still wounded, if we are not even started our healing journey. We are just moving around the place with our wounded patterns. We are just going around. We cannot do this. So that is why we should join the Steward tribe. In the Steward tribe, you will get to sit with yourself as a parent, because parenting is leadership. Parenting is leadership. You will get to sit with yourself and then be able to do parenting the proper way. Get to be able to do parenting the proper way, okay? You tell your child, I see you're upset and let's do this together. But when you've not done this, gone through this transformation, you just be all over the place. How can you be crying? How can you be crying? In fact, you go there and beat the child. Someone that's already crying, you beat them more. You beat a crying child. You beat a crying child more. Okay, so you are building emotional regulation in that child. So the second life skill that every child needs is communication skill. Communication skill. Many of us were not taught those skills. In fact, we had to learn them for ourselves at adulthood. Okay, we have to learn them now. Instead of don't talk back, we're just doing the anyhowness. We're just anyhow when we were growing up. Okay, there was a lot of anyhowness. So now we can do better by building these skills in our children instead of allowing the anyhowness to continue in our parenting. So you can build communication skills. Instead of saying, don't talk back at me, you don't talk back at your parents. Okay, you can say, let's talk respectfully. Try saying it this way. You can, that's a time for teaching. They'll say, oh, you mean you talk at me? You are talking back at me? Am I your mate? Who is the parents in this house? Who is paying your school fees? I pay your school fees and you are talking back at me? You land the child slap. Why? You say, okay, go and kneel down. Go and bring the cane. Hey, that is a teaching time, not a reaction time. That is a teaching time and not a reaction time. That's a time for you to start teaching communication. That's a time, a communication skill gap there. So fill it by teaching your child. Okay, that's a communication skill gap missing there. So you are teaching expression, not silence. But when you start saying, I am the parent in this house, you must do everything I say. You don't have a right to talk back at me. Hey, you just start doing that. By the time you know, you are building silence instead of communication. Teach your children how to communicate. When they talk back at you, that is a teaching time. Okay, that's a teaching time. That's a time for you to build that communication skill. Not that, oh, because the child have talked back at you, the whole hell will be less loose. Everybody must come. They say, what happened now? You say, when you are narrating it, you'll be shocked at the essence your reaction has gone. So that is why we need to do this transformation work. We need to do this healing work for ourselves, because parenting is about leadership. It's about you being able to lead yourself so that you can lead another person. Okay, can be able to lead your children. That is what parenting is about. Okay, so saying don't talk back at me, you can teach them. That's a time to teach them. You can say it this way instead. They'll say, oh, okay, you have done this. Yeah, during my time, who there? How can I talk back to my mother? How can I talk back to my father? Hey, oh, give me koboko. You just be reacting. You just be all over the place, and the child did not learn anything. Tomorrow they will repeat that same back talk. They will still repeat that attitude you are complaining about. So that is why it repeats, because there's a skill gap. That is why you are trying to stop behavior. You're trying to stop behavior because you have not brought yourself to the place of teaching when there is room for teaching. You have not brought yourself to the space to be able to teach your child. You are always reacting. Okay? You are teaching expression, not silence. Then the third skill, the third life skill that we should be building as parents is problem-solving skills. Problem-solving skills. Instead of rushing to fix everything, many of us, our parents don't want anything. We don't want anything to. They don't want our child to suffer. How can they suffer now? How can they suffer? They must not suffer. Oh, when we're growing up, we're telling yourself that your child must not suffer. So now, because you don't want them to suffer, you now carry them. Oh, you now carry them and start over pampering them, and then you will not allow them solve any problem. You're always jumping into the arena of any problem. Anytime that there's a problem, say, daddy, help me now. mommy help me now, you go and remove the problem. You remove opportunity for them to learn, to build a problem solving skill. You remove it from their way, pass and be going. So that is not how to teach a child. That is reacting. You are reacting. So you have to be able to bring yourself to the place where you have clarity on these things. You have a lot of clarity so that you can teach your child. So that you can teach your child. And then be able to, so that you can teach your child, and then you can be able to stand still and see them solve problems for themselves, and stop jumping into the arena of conflict. Stop jumping into the arena of where you know your children need to build muscles. You go there and remove it. That's the time for them to build this muscle, for them to life skills. You go there and remove everything. You people must not suffer. No, I don't want you to suffer. They don't have any skill. No, that is very wrong. You have to be able to give your child room to build skills. Stop taking away every obstacle away from their way. Allow your child to build themselves. Allow them to build their muscles for problem solving. Allow them to be able to make decisions. Allow them to be able to stand without you. Okay, so that is for number 3. Say problem solving skills. Instead of rushing to fix everything, ask, what do you think we can do about this? Instead of rushing, you just something happened, you just rush down there. Hey, okay, this thing has happened. No, hey, okay. Then remove it, take it away. And you act like as if nothing happened. You never have a conversation of what just happened. Instead, you have a conversation. You say, what do you think? How do you think we can do this better? Okay, that is a way you can. That's a mindset shift. That's a mindset shift of how to solve problem. You are shifting their mind to be able to think, okay, I should be able to do this myself as a child. I should be able to handle this. That is the mindset shift you are giving to your child. Okay, what do you think we can do about this? So you are building confidence and independent thinking. When you give your child the opportunity to solve problems, you are empowering them to be able to solve problems. Independence, you have the room to become independent and to solve problems for them and to become confident. When they can solve problems for themselves, they will be so confident in themselves. They will believe, they feel empowered. So that is your duty. That is your role as a parent, to be able to empower your child. Okay, that is the 3rd skill that we should be taught, life skill. The 4th life skill is responsibility. The 4th life skill is responsibility. Instead of shouting, what is your responsibility here? Instead of shouting, okay, instead of shouting, you are just shouting. Instead of shouting, you ask, what's your responsibility here? Responsibility must be taught, not assumed. You must teach your child how to respond when there's a mistake. Not that, oh, the child has spilled water away, you go there and slap the child. Have I not warned you many times? This is wrong. You want the rug to smell, and you just go there and sound the child a very good slap, and then you tell the child to go inside the house or go and sit down. Go and carry your tablet after slapping them. Instead of you to ask them to clean that place, that is teaching them responsibility. Or join you, both of you will clean that. Tell him to go and bring, or tell him or her to go and bring the cleaning duster, so that both of you can join hands together, and the child is learning how to respond when there's a problem. That is how to teach responsibility. Not that there's a problem, you just jump and then you slap the child, say, okay, just go next time. I've warned you before. You don't pour water away, you don't do this away, you don't do this, you spill juice away. I've warned you before, I've told you before. That is not how to teach responsibility. You don't teach responsibility by reacting. You don't teach responsibility by reacting. You teach responsibility by giving them space to respond. You teach responsibility by giving your child space to respond to issues around them, to mistakes, their responsibility quotient. Okay? So instead of saying, oh, just go and sit down, you ask, what is your responsibility here? Responsibility must be taught and not assumed. Something poured away, water poured away, juice poured away, you say, go and sit down after slapping them. Or you say, go and kneel down. Somebody will even come into the house and ask what happened. You say you'll be ashamed to say what happened. Your child pour water away, you are saying go and kneel down. Meanwhile, he can clean the water. That's an opportunity for you for the child to learn responsibility. You say go inside the house or go and kneel down, or you start slapping the child. By the time they find out what happened, you'll be surprised. You'll be shocked to even say it, because you will not be proud of yourself, of what you have done. So stop reacting and start teaching. Start teaching responsibility. Start teaching problem-solving skills. Give your child room to do all of this stuff. Give them space to do these stuffs. Okay? So that's how to teach your child these life skills. So another life skill that we can build in our children is self-discipline. Self-discipline. Self-discipline is not, that you not eat food, yes, it's part of it. Self-discipline is the ability to be able to hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable to a higher standard. Not allowing yourself to just fall for everything that comes your way. That is not self-discipline. So instead of forcing compliance, we say we do this first, then that. That is holding that self to a higher standard. That is holding your child being able to hold themselves to a higher standard. That is self-discipline. Not just giving into everything that comes their way. They just say, you want to eat now, you eat. You want to watch television now, you on the television. In fact, they don't even need to on. The television is always on in your house. Television is always on in your house. Television, there's always something making noise in your house. Your house cannot be quiet. It cannot be calm. God forbid that your house is calm. There must always be a noise going on in your house. So that is not how to teach self-responsibility. Self-discipline is the ability to hold yourself accountable. Okay, and as parents, we are supposed to be leaders. We are supposed to go first before our children. So that is why we need to build these skills. That is why you need to sign up and join the Steward Tribe. You need to sign up and join the Steward Tribe, because this is our launch program. We are going to be doing something very special. We're going to be holding a free webinar that is going to change your mindset. Okay, that's going to change your mindset. So we'll be sending you link for that webinar. So just sit back and hold on. Keep your eyes close to this space. Keep your eyes close to everything the Equitable Parent Hub on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Just keep your mind closed. We will send the link to every parent so that you can join that webinar and your mindset will be shifted to the kind of parent you should become. To the kind of parent that can steal word, not the reactive parent, not the parent that is always reactive. Before you know, you have landed, your hand is very quick to leave your body. You are very quick to strike another person. So that is for self-discipline. You should be able to teach them to hold themselves accountable, to be able to delay gratification. To be able to delay gratification is not as you just come, you just do it. Let your child be able to delay gratification, and you will not be able to do all of these things if you have not done this transformation. You will keep struggling. That is why you should not be outside the Steward Tribe. You should not be outside the Steward Tribe. Join the Steward Tribe. In the Steward Tribe, you will get this mindset shifts. Your home will thank you for it. Your emotional intelligence will thank you for it. Even your child's identity, your child's future will thank you for it. So don't stay outside the Steward Tribe. Join us. Okay? Join us. The program is built for you. The program is built for all of us as parents. We are here to learn. So you join the Steward Tribe program. Okay? So now I'm going to be giving us some examples of how parents should shift from being reactive parents into stewards. Okay? So let's make this practical. If your child refuses to do their homework, instead of shouting, do it now. Do it now. Oh, you have not done your homework. You carry koboko. Or you just collect it from their hand and start doing it. You collect the homework from their hand and start writing it, because you don't have time to teach. You are impatient. You are very impatient. So you just collect it and say, do it now. Or you start shouting. So you can say, I see you don't feel like doing it. Let's plan how to get it done. Let's plan how to get it done. If your child throws a tantrum, instead of stop that nonsense, say, I can see you are upset. Let's calm down first. Your child, okay, something happened yesterday. I didn't even know that it went the extent to which it went. It was I got half news about it. They're talking about children. I'm like, these are children now. So children are always going to be children. Children are going to always be children. Okay, so it's now left for the adults in their life. It's now left for the parents in their life on what you know and what you do when they misbehave, when they are children. Even the Bible said, Paul said, when I was a child, I thought like a child. When I was a child, I behaved like a child. So all your children are going to behave like children. So stop saying, you mean you are playful. You don't like girls that are used to that always dancing. I don't like boys that are always dancing. I don't like boys that are always kicking. I don't like those kind of children. Your child is going to be a child. Will you see an adult just dancing on the road? No, an adult have somewhere they are chasing. So you allow your child be a child and stop being triggered. Okay? Stop being triggered. Stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense. It make the child feel like they're not supposed to be in your space. Stop trying to make your child feel like they're occupying a wrong space. Okay, you can say, I see you have said, let's calm down first. So if your child forgets their chores, instead of saying you never listen, ask what can help you remember next time. Ask that child what can help you remember next time. So parents hear this clearly. Children don't need louder parents, they need skilled parents. You cannot do this without the transformation. You cannot do this with just what's the experience you had. I can remember telling some parents about the Steward Tribal program, and they say, our parents did. If I cannot work with what my parents gave me, then I am a failure. No, we're not saying you cannot work with what your parents gave you, but parenting is a learned skill. It's a learned skill. Parenting is learned. If you want to do an effective parenting, you have to learn it. It's a skill. It's an art. Parenting is a skill. It's an art. Parenting is an art. So you have to learn it. If not, you will keep disciplining and damaging in the process. You will keep disciplining and damaging in the process. So that is why you should build your parenting skills, so that you can build a calm space. You can build a calm space for yourself and for your children. Parenting is a skill and art. Thank you, Rhoda. Thank you so much, Rhoda. Yes, parenting is a skill. Yes, let's allow children to be children. Our job is to remain adults. Exactly, that is it. I entered the house yesterday and I was shocked. I said that the boy threw. I said they are children. A child is going to remain a child. So it is now left for you as an adult to become the adult you are supposed to be. That you are supposed to remain the adult you are supposed to be, no matter the conditions, still be the adult. Don't drop from being an adult to becoming a child. You're an adult. Stay there and build yourself. Learn these skills. Okay? So learn these skills. So now I want to hear from you. Where do you find yourself reacting the most? Is it when your child delays? Is it when your child talks back or makes mistakes? Where do you find yourself reacting the most? I know we have some already intentional parents here. It's not you I'm asking everybody. So when do you find yourself reacting the most? When? Is it when your child talks back? Do you feel triggered when your child talks back? When do you find yourself reacting the most? Or is it when your child delays? You have been I've been talking to you. When do you feel triggered the most? Do you now become a child, or you remain the adult that you're supposed to remain? You remain calm, you remain collected, or you just, it's enough. I've been trying since. Okay? So drop in the comment section. Let's learn together. Where the child thoughts back at you. Oh, yeah, that is why you should join the Steward tribe, brother. That is why all of us must join the Steward tribe. We must all join the Steward tribe, because all of this, it is a building skill problem. It's a skill problem. It shows us when your child talks back at you, it shows misbehaviors are communication. Okay, in my book, Level of Parenting, there's a chapter that says misbehavior is communication. When your child is misbehaving, they are trying to tell you something. That shows that there's a skill gap. That shows that there's a problem there. Okay, it is not that, okay, your child is talking back at you. It does not mean that your child is stubborn or your child is rude. It means that you have not taught them how to handle these issues. You have not taught them how to handle these issues. Okay, so that is why we should be able to build these skills in ourselves so that we can empower. You are not failing. You are not failing. Those methods, patterns, patterns in which we were raised, were just methods that were not. So we need to be intentional about it. We need to intentionally build these skills for ourselves. Okay, but today you can shift. That is the good part about any day. That is the good part about any day. You can start today. You can start right. You can you can you can have that shift. You can start being intentional today. Okay, from reacting, you can shift from reacting to teaching. A child spills water away, instead of you going there to slap them, you tell the child, go and bring mop, or yeah, let's clean it together. Or you go and bring mop, and then include that child, that baby, like, let's start cleaning. This is how we clean. You clean like this. Both of you join hands together and clean it together, instead of hitting that child, instead of striking that child. So you shift from controlling to guiding. You just want to control. Where are you? What did you say? Who is that? You cannot do it forever. You will get exhausted at some point, and you will get exhausted, and at the end of the day, you leave a destroyed child, a damaged child. You yourself that you are controlling, you will get exhausted and leave a damaged child for the world. That is not a kind of space that you would want to be in. You want to be in a space where you want to live an empowered child instead of a damaged child. So stop controlling and shift into guidance, into being able to guide your child. That is why you need to join the Steward tribe. Join the Steward tribe, because parents in the Steward tribe get all of this that I'm talking about. They get this very, very well. You shift from frustration to growth. You are being frustrated. Everything is frustrating you. You mean you did that, before you know, you have slapped the child, you have beat the child. I was telling somebody on Sunday that your daughter is not your friend. She said, no. She's telling the girl, I am your friend. I said, no, you are her daughter. She's your daughter and you are her mother. She was telling the girl, if you do anything bad, I will first of all beat you first, then you will now go back. I said, what rubbish? What rubbish? You are telling your child that you beat her first, and you are telling her that you are her friend. She's your friend. What rubbish? What rubbish? Yeah. You want to beat her first. You first of all beat her, and then you now say she's your friend. Then come and tell me. Come and tell me what that thing. Come and tell me that thing. That thing you are struggling with. Eh? After you are beating her, she will hide. She will go and hide more. There will be secrecy. She will hide more. Okay. So you have to be able to do this shift for yourself, from frustration to growth. That thing that is frustrating you, have to be able to remove it. Remove that your frustration and grow and start growing. Instead of telling your child that I'll first of all beat you. Is he an animal? Is the girl an animal? Is the boy an animal? You strike another person, you say, I'll first of all beat you first. You're telling your child, your own child, and you say you are her friend. I'm telling you that you are her parent. You say no, that you are a friend, and you tell your friend that first of all beat you. You are telling your friend that. What kind of friendship is that? Even if it's a friendship, I said it's a mother and a child relationship. It's a father and a child relationship. You say no, we are friends. You are not friends with your child. Friendship is a tool in parenting and not a relationship. Not a relationship. Get your own friends. Let your child get their own friends. Guide them. Guide them. Shift from frustration to growth. Shift from frustration to growth. Don't stay in that space where you are always frustrated. You're always frustrated. You are working. You work, and be frustrated. Meanwhile, you can build your patience quotient and then allow your children to join you. Allow your children to join you in that work, and then you'll be relieved. It will take time for them to be able to build this skill, but build your patience. You need a lot of patience in your parenting, and stop telling your child that I will first of all beat you. You're beating. At this time that there's information everywhere, you're still hitting, you're still striking your child, and you think you're okay. So and if you want structured support, if you want to learn how to do this consistently, so it's not one-off shift. You're not just shifting from frustration to growth just today, just this week. No, we are here to support you into a structured system. We are here program. So many of you say, the money, which money? Which money? I will not do steward tribe amounts again. God forbid. I will not collect. We will not collect 100,000 naira for parents next year. God forbid. Which money? For the whole year, I'll be coming live, and you are paying me 100,000 naira for the whole year. You are telling me that the money is too much. Don't join now. Stay there and be struggling. Stay there and be struggling, okay? But I'm inviting you to join us. So inside, we teach you how to regulate yourself. We teach you emotional intelligence, okay? We teach you how to correct without breaking connection. How to correct without breaking connection. How to raise grounded and responsible children. How to responsible children that are grounded, that are rooted, not the children that somebody is doing something, they are thinking, am I supposed to be doing that, or am I not supposed to be? Children that know what to do for themselves, okay, because they have clarity on, they are able to see to themselves, they're able to see to themselves and decide these things, not getting information from everywhere and everybody, from strangers, okay? Because when in life, when you grow as a parent, your child grows in life. So please do yourself the favor, do yourself, and don't stop parenting autopilot. Stop parenting alone. Join a community where you connect together with intentional parents. Join the steward tribes. Join the steward tribe and become a member. Okay? So I will see you inside the tribe. I will see you inside this tribe. And don't forget to look out for that link to join that webinar. It's a free webinar. Shift in your parenting. It's going to give you a permanent shift in your parenting. Do well to look out for that link to join that free webinar. It's a free webinar, but it's going to give you a permanent shift in your parenting. I thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate your time. I am so glad you are here with me doing this. So see you inside the tribe. See you inside the Steward Tribers program 2026. Okay, join us in our launch program. And all the people that are complaining the money is too much, you will not pay that kind of money again. We will not collect that kind of money again because it's a loss on our part. Okay, we will not collect that kind of money again. So join today, join now and start your transformation journey. Join today and start building this mindset shift for yourself and for your home. I really appreciate you for being here. I am glad you are doing it. So see you inside the tribe. Bye.